Congratulations on sorting through that evidence. That's kind of your first at bat. You'll have another section to kind of put your thoughts together on how that evidence supports which claim you think is right. And then the last section in this Google form is so that you can finalize your thoughts in a writing prompt, and it counts for more than a normal classwork grade. So really take your time on that final writing prompt section. You will not have an exit ticket. That is counting towards your exit ticket for this class or for this lesson. Okay, this part though, finalizing your models. You need to come up with 2 models for the 2 different claims that we're going to narrow it down to. If you copy and paste this into a new web browser, I've already done that for you. So you don't necessarily need to split your screen today. I wouldn't recommend it. I would make this as big as you can see it. Make sure you make a copy beforehand. You're going to need to make a copy of this. I suggest putting your name there. I'm not going to do it just to save time. But anyway, make a copy. It won't let you edit the drawing otherwise. Now, you should all be experts at this of modeling what a population looks like, whether it's stable, whether it's increasing, or whether it's decreasing. You're just doing that several times over. Your goal is to show in this model how it changed the algae population, that's represented by this circle here, or this circle down here, may have caused an increase to the moon jelly population. Thinking about moon jellies eating zooplankton, and zooplankton are eating the algae. Keep in mind, the top layer here is showing a population in a stable ecosystem. Okay, that means that the births and deaths are going to be equal. You're showing that by having the X's and B's be the same. I wouldn't change anything in this top thing. I would not copy and paste any X's or any B's. All you need to do is copy and paste energy storage molecules. Command C, then Command V. That should put another dot there. And you can just take some time to keep moving those. Oops, let me not do that. Sorry. Moving those to the arrows because energy storage molecules will be in the arrow showing the energy flow in that ecosystem. Now, if you put 2 up here, and then another 2 dots over in this arrow, the job that you need to figure out is how many births and deaths are going to be represented in each of these populations. If the algae population is increasing, do you think there's going to be more X's representing deaths than B's representing births? Or if it's increasing, are there going to be more B's representing births than X's representing deaths? That's your job. And copy and paste those. You can just copy and paste these 2 should be text boxes that you can copy and paste and post over here. Ignore this other little key right here. It was just in my screenshot and I couldn't get rid of it. So my apologies about that. Then your energy storage molecules in these arrows, if that algae population is increasing, there should be more energy flowing to the zooplankton. So you might have 4 green dots down here rather than 2. When you do get to that, after you upload your screenshot of that model, you will also model, oops, I'll get that question out of there before I post this. You will also make a copy of this Google drawing, and you're going to model what would happen if the second claim is possible. We're going to rule out claim 3 for right now. Claim 2 model is saying, show how a change in the walleye pollock population may have caused an increase in the moon jelly population. Okay, so you're doing the same thing that I just modeled for you in the first one, but now you're thinking about what would happen to the walleye pollock population and the zooplankton and the moon jellies. Notice the arrows are going towards the energy flow because the walleye pollock and the moon jellies are both competing for that zooplankton. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will show you that ecosystem again. So again, you're making a model for just claim 1 or claim 2. Either one of these are looking really good right now. Claim 3 we're going to rule out because if the orca population changed, we don't necessarily think the moon jelly population would increase. We're going to focus on these 2 populations right here. Now, I know this video is a lot, but rather than having you watch a third one, I'm going to show you the remainder of your lessons so that you know what you're doing when you get to the next 2 sections. You're going to organize your thoughts for which of those 2 claims you think is correct. I present that evidence for you again. Again, I'm only giving you an option of saying that a change in the algae population caused the moon jellies to increase, or a change in the walleye pollock population caused the moon jellies to increase. I will tell you right now, either claim could be true. It's a matter of, there's evidence for both, but it's a matter of how you use the evidence and how you use reasoning to support that evidence, or support why you think that evidence supports your claim. So you organize your thoughts here, then you'll come down to this last section. Again, this counts more than a classwork grade. You need to not only state which claim 1 or claim 2 doesn't suffice, you need to tell me whether it is the actual sentence of claim 1 or claim 2, which is actually right here, sorry. So instead of saying claim 1, say you think that's correct, you would write, a change of the size in the algae population caused the jelly population to increase. I saw that in evidence card blank, it said blank. That's you presenting your evidence. I believe that this supports the claim because blah, blah, blah. You don't necessarily need to use that exact language, but it should be similar academic language that we've been practicing all year. I highly recommend when you get to this part that you use your science notebook. You have all of your terminology in there. You have all of your key concepts in there. And I highly recommend that you also go back in the lesson when you get to this part to look at sections like the lesson synthesis portion of it, as well as maybe coming back and watching one of these videos. Okay, so go ahead and upload your screenshots of those 2 models, create them first, and then upload the screenshots, and then go on to your written portion. This is a last big lesson you got to do in this unit. We will review Monday and Tuesday. You have a test on Wednesday, and then we'll put some of this into real life perspective in your next few lessons after that. Good luck. You got this. If you need help, feel free to reach out.